Hi guys, so in today's video I'm going to talk to you about 3 books that completely changed my perspective on women. It doesn't matter your age, where you live, etc. This is knowledge that you must have. If you like this type of content, subscribe and follow me on Instagram, the link is in the description. Without further ado, let's go to the books. So the first book I want to talk about is The Way of Superior Man. The Way of the Superior Man is a book that describes the aspirations of men and explains what they are wired for. It also explains how women work, think, and what they desire. This according to the author. The book mainly talks about the differences between men and women and how men should behave in a relationship. It was a book that really helped me to build my personality. The Way of the Superior Man is a really good book and can really be the substitute for a father. If you are a man who grew up without a father, David Data will explain to you what a man is, what a man likes, what a man is supposed to do, how men should deal with women, and he will explain to you what are the differences between men and women. I've had many moments in this book and I recognize myself in most of what David Data wrote. So this is the book number 1. Book number 2 is The Art of Seduction. The Art of Seduction is a book that offers advice on sexual seduction and basically managing a relationship. The book contains the process of seducing someone to gain power over him by using mental and physical techniques. Do you remember a time you let somebody guide you or even take charge of your life because you were in love? That's the power that person had over you by using seduction. So you should acknowledge this power and use it to gain control over somebody. So the book tells you to focus on one person, which they basically call the victim. So you should focus on one person, the person that you want to seduce, and treat this as a process that you manage. Some of the examples that the author takes from these stories from the seducers are clearly examples of pure manipulation. Some readers could find The Art of Seduction shocking and immoral. According to the author, the seducer is a hunter and their target is the future victim. But in this case, the victim gives consent. Let's not forget that seduction is a game of bluff. If it is played intelligently, it becomes an art and brings genuine pleasure to both parties. So basically, this is a book that makes you think. It has a philosophical side. The Art of Seduction has clearly inspired the seduction community to become a reference work. The author talks about seduction in a romantic sense, but it can also apply to the professional life or everyday life. The Art of Seduction is definitely not just about seduction with a sexual goal. It is a very interesting book when it comes to understanding the human psychology. If you are interested in human relationships and influence, you will find this book extraordinary. Last but not least, The Rational Male by Rollo Tomassi. For the ones who don't know Rollo Tomassi, he is basically known to be the creator of the red pill community. He is basically the creator of the plate theory. But what is the red pill? The red pill is basically a collection of ideas encompassed by what their subscribers refer as the manosphere. It's basically just a bunch of blogs and forums talking about gender interdynamics and basically what it means to be a man, what is masculinity all about. Basically they have their own philosophy for men. Basically this book is just a lot of ideas from the forums, ideas from the blogs, all in one book. The author explains the principles of intergender social dynamics and the foundational reasons behind it. It's a book that came in my life in a time that I really needed it, and it guided me a lot in my 20s. So these 3 books is the best books you can get on how to get women.